Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above, ye heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
The kids are out of school because it is cold and icy, or it was this morning, and now it's
11 degrees.
it was 11 degrees with wind chills in the single digits this morning. And I feel like it is a snow day rule that one must bake something. So the kids are decorating some sugar cookies. I just had a pouch of Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix in the pantry, and they made those up, and I just made up a little buttercream icing for them, and Brick wanted orange icing and the girls wanted blue, and so they're decorating their cookies now. And I'm sure those won't last long.
I'm going to make 2 orange and 2 blue.
2 orange and 2 blue. Okay. McKenna, show me yours.
I already ate all mine.
Looks like you're already eating them. Oh, you just ate yours as you went? Yep, you just have one left. That's okay, they were small. They were little cookies. And let me see yours, Brick. Oh, yep, you went for the chocolate chips. Okay. Ruthie did too. I like the rainbow sprinkles too, Ruth. Were they good?
Good. Yeah.
Although they're like the home-baked cookies.
Red sprinkles.
They're not better than the homemade cookies?
I did
So she
2.
said?
I know that
Yeah.
it's purple, but it's actually red. I did 2 red and 2 rainbow sprinkles.
Okay.
What blue?
Hey guys, it's Monday. I'm in the kitchen and I am just getting ready to put together some dinner. I keep wanting to make the cracked chicken noodle soup that I made a couple weeks ago, and I realized when I went to put it in the crock pot this morning that I didn't quite have all of the ingredients, and so I'm going to move that to the meal plan for later this week because I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow. I was supposed to go today, but the wind chill today is like in the single digits, and we woke up to more ice and snow, and so they canceled school. So the kids have been home with me, which is fine. But I am actually going to throw together some beef enchiladas, and I am making the filling on the stove right now. I have just some ground beef that I browned. It was in the freezer, so I threw that in there with some refried beans and some enchilada sauce. Unfortunately, when I went to the pantry, I realized my can of enchilada sauce that I thought was there is not there, and I'm guessing that my husband used it when he made the soup the other night. So I hopped on Pinterest and I looked at a few recipes for homemade enchilada sauce, and I just kind of tweaked them to be, you know, the ingredients that I had on hand and what I thought would be our taste as far as the seasonings went. So I'm hoping that this will suffice. So I will combine the beef and the beans and the enchilada sauce on the stove, and then you let it simmer for a little while, and it kind of makes this delicious, yummy filling. I've made burritos this way as well. And then I will just put that into my tortillas, and whatever I have left over, I'll spread over the top with a little bit of cheese, and we'll pop it in the oven. And then I am going to make some Mexican cauliflower rice, which we really like. I will link that recipe in the description box as well. Also, I have some just mini bell peppers, red, yellow, and orange bell peppers that I'll chop up and maybe just saute to go alongside it. So it is a Tex-Mex night here on this very, very, very cold day here in Tulsa, America. Okay, this is dinner tonight. Pardon the mess. I was in here working too on an article. These are the kids' plates. They have some of the enchiladas. It came out to more like an enchilada casserole because my tortillas kind of fell apart, but hopefully it's good. They have some of the Mexican cauliflower rice and a few of the little mini peppers that I chopped up and sauteed in just a little bit of olive oil and put a little salt on them. McKenna has sour cream on her plate because she likes it. And then my husband and I have the same thing, just in different portions. And my husband crunched up a few chips on his, but that's dinner tonight. Hey guys, it is Thursday. I am in my happy place in the kitchen. I've got my iPad going over there, bless Jess. And I've got some bacon in the microwave. That's the easiest way for me to make it really quickly when I just need to crumble it up and put it in something. I've got a glass of wine, hooray. I'm getting ready to start putting dinner together. And tonight I'm making a pizza braid. And the easiest way for me to tell you what that is and how to do it is just to show you. So I'm gonna take you along with how I'm making my pizza braid tonight and what we're having for dinner. gonna show you how I put together this pizza braid. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to slice not all the way to the middle. I'm gonna leave this middle portion of the pizza crust unsliced, but I'm gonna make these little like slices like this all the way down one side and then all the way down the other. By the way, I have some parchment paper underneath this because it's just easier, and then I just slide it onto my baking sheet. The next thing I'm gonna do is spread some pizza sauce on it. I love this pizza sauce that comes in the bottle because I can just use a little bit of it at a time and then store it in the fridge, and it lasts a really long time, and it's just really easy. I think this is the only brand that I've seen, the Contadina. Okay, and the next thing I do is I'm gonna spread my toppings on it. I am using some mozzarella cheese, which you saw me grate, some turkey pepperonis, and some bacon. Obviously, you can put whatever you want in this. If you wanna put mushrooms in it, if you wanna put olives in it. Some people also, instead of using like a red sauce, maybe they would use a white sauce and do a chicken and a different kind of cheese or a pesto sauce. Okay, now I'm just gonna braid the edges. Just gonna alternate crisscrossing these edges across like this. Like so, kind of makes this lattice. Hopefully you guys can see it. I know the circus has come in here to try to help me. So you just alternate one, and then the other, and then the other. All right, now I'm just gonna move this onto my cookie sheet. And I'm just gonna put it into a 350 oven. I've got my people cleaning up after me, the crumbs of the cheese and the pepperonis. I'm gonna put it in a 350 oven, and I don't know how much time I'm gonna bake it for. I'm gonna set it for my timer for 10 minutes and just check on it. You can check the little pizza crust can. I just used a Pillsbury pizza crust. I used the thin crust too. And I'm just gonna check it after 10 minutes and kind of see, and obviously when it starts to get kind of golden brown, it's done. I forgot to mention earlier, oh cheese. They're all eating this Dubliner cheese, which is like my favorite. I haven't had any though, but I forgot to mention earlier that I did fix dinner on Tuesday night. It was the cracked chicken noodle soup that I've made before that everybody has really liked. And I ended up not getting any footage of that because I got a work call and I was basically on the phone for like an hour, and I got the kids fed, but all I got was some footage of what it looked like in the crock pot. It was absolutely delicious. And I got the kids, you know, their dinner's made, and they had that along with some homemade bread. My timer's going off on the oven. And then my hubby and I ate together a little bit later. And I think that's what we're gonna do tonight, because he and I just kind of want to chat and unwind a little bit, and we're gonna feed the kids, and then we'll have our dinner in a little bit. Okay, this is what I'm feeding the kids tonight. Very lazy dinner. We're tired around here, and I don't want to have to do dishes. So I have a yogurt for them, and then I have a piece of the pizza braid, and then I have a few veggies. This is just steamed broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And we always just start with a little bit with them usually, and then if they want more, they can have more. If they want more to eat, they can have more to eat. But this is what I'm starting with for them tonight. And here's what the pizza braid looks like on the inside. Looks pretty delicious, yummy. Tonight is a clean out the fridge night. So I've got a bunch of leftovers out on the counter. This is the chicken noodle soup we had the other night, beef enchiladas. I've got some refried beans, various veggies, fruits, chips, tortillas, stuff that needs to be used up. And of course we'll supplement with, you know, fruit or whatever else that they want. But that's what we're doing tonight for dinner because we are heading out the door for a church function in about half an hour. So just getting everybody fed and getting the refrigerator cleaned out. Hey guys, it's Saturday and I am getting a loaf of bread into my bread maker. It's in my loaf pan here, and I'm gonna put it over there in my bread maker here in just a minute. And this is going to go with the soup that I'm getting ready to make for tonight. And I just follow the bread recipes that are in the little booklet that came with my bread maker. It has lots of different ones. Today I'm making the rustic Italian loaf because we're having Zuppa Toscana tonight. But it comes with all different ones. This is the basic white bread that I make sometimes. Comes with recipes for cinnamon bread, lots of specialty ones, blue cheese and olive, sun-dried tomato, pesto. I've made this 3-cheese one before, I believe. And I have also made, there's another Italian one that has cheese. It's like peppercorn and Parmesan. Yeah, I've made this one as well. But I just follow the recipes that came in the little booklet. But of course, you can look on Pinterest or you can buy bread machine bread books. But I get a lot of questions about the bread, and I just follow the recipes that are in the book that came with my bread maker. Hey guys, I'm getting ready to start working on dinner for tonight. Saturday nights, we try to just stay at home and keep it pretty low-key because we're a clergy family, so we get up in the morning and attend and work multiple services. But I am going to make this Zuppa Toscana. I will leave the recipe linked in the description box below. It's a, fairly involved, so to speak, recipe for me. I mean, usually I try to find one that has fewer ingredients, but because I like to be in my kitchen and do some cooking, and Saturday is a great day and evening to do that because we're usually home and I have the time, I thought I would give this one a try. So I am just going to make this as it says. I did not use my crock pot. I'm going to make it on the stove. I imagine that you could make this in the crock pot, but I am just going to follow the recipe and I'll let you know how it is. Qwirkle going on here. I'll leave a link in the description box to this on Amazon if you're interested in it. It's a good strategy game. The little ones are a little too young for it, but Ruby and Daddy are playing. All right, let's see, McKenna. The girl in the purple hat got some new boots. I had to throw her old ones out. They were falling apart, and she has requested these. I got them on Zulily. It took a long time to get here, but I think they're pretty cute. What do you think, McKenna? I did a collab earlier this week and it was hosted by Jess over at Blessed Jess, and one of the things that she mentioned on that collab and that she has mentioned before is that her family really likes the Great Value brand of the Pringles chips. So this is the Great Value brand and then this is the name brand, and my husband loves Pringles. It's like one of his favorite snacks, and my kids do also. So I thought it would be fun to pick up a couple of these and just do like a blind taste test and see if my husband, the Pringles connoisseur, can tell the difference. I think he will be able to, but I don't know. We'll just see.
Bring it.
Okay, so I have 2 different flavors here. I have the sour cream and onion, and then I have the cheddar. So I thought we would try them both.
I think I can tell the difference just by holding them. Pretty sure that was the Pringle. Yeah, the first one was the Pringle.
You're right. You're right.
So once you put them in my hands, I could tell pretty clearly which was which. So.
Okay, so he's saying that he could tell the difference just by holding them. So this time, I'm just gonna like feed it to him. And see. I will do it.
No, I think.
Open your mouth. Just wait. Okay, so that's number 1.
Pretty sure I know what that is, but hang on.
Okay, you ready for number 2?
Yep. Number 2 is definitely the Pringle.
Oh, no! No! Number 2 was the off-brand. It was the Great Value brand. The second one was. Okay, so this is dinner tonight. This is Zuppa Toscana. These are the kids' plates. I have put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. It is this. This is from Aldi. Finely shredded Parmesan cheese. And then some of the bread. It came out exactly how I wanted it to. I wanted kind of a crusty bread for tonight to dip in the soup. And then just a few little apple slices, just what was left of what I made. What I used to make my husband's and my salads. I just have my regular salad, which is whatever greens I have on hand, some apples or some pears, some of my homemade vinaigrette, and whatever cheese I have on hand. I use some of the Parmesan tonight, and then some of the soup with the Parmesan for us. So I'll let you know how we like it.
Ask Rick what
Okay,
he
the verdict from me is that this is delicious. What do you think, babe?
Delicious.
I'm going for
thinks.
seconds.
Disgusting.
Delicious.
You like it, McKenna?
You
Ruthie,
need
what
to
do you
eat.
think? Do you like the soup? Thumbs up. Rick's opinion doesn't matter because he doesn't like potatoes because he's weird. So, but the general consensus is that this is very good. All right, you guys, that is it for Dinner with the Dennisons this week. I cannot believe another week has come and gone. I would have liked to get around the table with the whole family a little bit more this week, but you know, sometimes life just happens and that's just not possible for us or just not convenient. So we did manage to get around the table a couple of times, and of course, even on nights when we weren't around the table together, I still managed to cook some. So this is just a glimpse into how dinner time works for us with 3 young children in the house and the kinds of activities that we have going on and the life that we are living. So thank you so much for coming along, and join us again next week for another edition of Dinner with the Dennisons. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys again very soon.